I'd advise that you watch this video to the end. If you're struggling with uploading large video contents that take up so much space and data, because in this video I am going to be showing you and sharing with you a free app that you can use to reduce a file size and still maintain its quality. This app, you gotta have it. You need to have this app by your side. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I got an editing software for my laptop just so that I'll be able to edit on there. But to my surprise, well, it wasn't really a surprise because I already knew that. The videos or the editing software couldn't process 4K videos because my laptop cannot process 4K videos. So fast forward to some weeks later, I had to make a digital product for my sister for her online course, and after I did that, I had to send the file to her, but I couldn't do that because I didn't know how to. I decided to use Google Drive, but it was taking up so much data and all of that. So I told her, and she was like, okay, let's try a compressing app. And I'm like, it would lose its video quality. She said no. I said, okay, what app is that? And she told me. So she recommended this compressing app, which I tried out, and it was good. Like, it was really good, and I've been using it ever since. The compressing app that I'm talking about is called Handbrake. Since I most of the time edit on my laptop, this software is very extremely handy to me. This is going to be a hands-on tutorial, so I'll suggest that you get yours and then follow through with this video. Anyways, before we go any further, I just want to give a shout out to my sister Nikki for hooking me up with this amazing software. So yeah, let's get right into it. Open the app, and the amazing thing about this app is that it's free and it doesn't use any form of data or anything at all. So you can actually use it without without network connection or internet as maybe. Once you open the app, this is what it's going to look like. This is what the app is going to look like once you open the app. Here we have the open source, because this is where you're going to be able to import your video that you want to compress from or into. You can add cue here. This is the start button, this is the pause button, and then some other things that are here. But what I really focus on is that I actually go to the video, or what I want you to focus on is to go to the video. First of all, let's import a video into the app. So the first thing you need to do is open source, and then it's going to take you to where your videos are and all of that. So just select any video at all, it doesn't matter the one. So I'm just going to select this one right here, and then I'm going to click on open. So once you open it, it's going to come directly to the app. As you can see, it says scanning and it's previewing, so hence why you have this long blue line here. So once it comes into the app, this is what it's going to look like. So the first thing that you want to make sure that you do is that you tick on this web optimized. Now what this web optimized means is that it's optimized MP4 for progressive download. After encoding, that data is reorganized and rewritten to allow immediate playback over a network without needing to download the entire file. If you do not tick web optimized, even after you finish compressing or you finish making your video, if you upload it, it's not going to play. It's not going to play. It's just going to be stagnant. So you need to make sure that you click on web optimized, and then you align AV start. What this means here is, let me just hover around. It means that it aligns the initial timestamps of all audio and video streams by inserting blank frames or dropping frames. May improve audio or video sync for broken players that do not honor MP4 edit list. Basically, what this means is that it's going to align or sync your timestamp with the audio, so everything would be going in, or everything will be talking in at the same time, instead of where you have your video is actually playing and then the audio is coming after the video has played. Do you understand? So it's not going to do any of that. And then the last one that I would tick is pass through common metadata. The app comes already prepared for you, but I'm just going to be talking about a few headlines or a few what's it called, here above here. Next thing we'll go into is dimensions. Now, like I said, the app comes already prepared for you, so you don't really need to change anything as such. So your resolution limit is 1080p HD, but then you can increase it. You can see that we'll have up to 8K Ultra HD. So the least that you can leave here is 1080p HD, which is what is always advisable. But then you can take it up to 4K and then 8K if you want. But I always leave mine at 1080p. And then anamorphic is always at automatic. The next thing we'll go to is video. Now for video, the quality, I always leave it at 22. I always leave it at 22. Why? Because if I take it any higher, like say to 26 or 27, by the time I'm playing my video, it's going to be blurry. What it means is the higher you go, the more blurry, or your video tends to get a bit blurry the higher you go. So basically, I always leave it at 22 because when I leave it at 22, it leaves my video exactly the way I put it in the app. So we're just going to leave it back at 22. And yeah, that's it. This is basically what I do here. And then the next thing that we'll have to do is to start. So once I click on start encoding, I already have it here, so I'm just using this as an example. So once I click on start encoding, down below you're going to see encoding job, and you're going to see how much time it will take for this particular file to compress or to encode. I actually forgot to show you how big this file was earlier. I'm going to look for the other file and then I'm going to show you what the size was before we encoded, because immediately after we finish this compressing, definitely is going to reduce the file size. So you see, we'll have to wait for 7 minutes because that's what the ETA is saying. It's done compressing, and as you can see, it has stopped on its own. So the next thing that you're going to see, this particular point where it said save as, and this is where you're going to see where your video is. So the video is in movies. When I got this Handbrake, the laptop I was using at the time was not processing 4K videos, but now here on this laptop it's actually processing 4K videos, but then I still compress my videos just because it saves us data. It's as simple as that, which is just the truth. It saves us data for uploading to YouTube because man. So this is the file size. This is what the file size is now. It's 37.7 MB for this particular video after compressing. This is what the video was. This was the size of the video before we exported, and then before we compressed, and after compressing we got 37.7 MB. So yeah, this app is a must-have. As you can see, this app is very necessary, especially when it is that your laptop cannot process 4K videos. I'm going to show you some videos that I compressed with this compressing app, which is already on my channel, and you see that it doesn't actually reduce any quality on any of your videos, so long as you keep the settings right and so long as you follow everything that Handbrake says you should follow. Once you're done editing, by the time you export, you will see that a file that was as large as let me say a file that was as large as probably 5 gig, or let me say 4.5 gig, would be compressed to about 100 and something MB, or let's just say 200 MB, without losing any form of quality. So yeah, in my opinion, that is amazing. That is something that everybody should look forward to, because the smaller the file size, the easier it is for it to upload to YouTube without taking so much data. Yeah, so this app, you gotta have it. You need to have this app by your side because it's everything you would ever need. It's everything you would want. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope I was detailed enough for you to learn and understand the Handbrake app, and I hope you picked something up from this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. And if this is your first time of seeing me, hi, My name is Eva Anthony and welcome to my channel. Also, don't make this your last by subscribing. Down below is that red button, plus hey, it's free, so why not subscribe to my channel, like this video while you're at it, and also drop a comment. I hope to see you in one of my videos, either the next or the previous. Yeah, until next time, continue to stay beautiful. Bye.